Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The October 21, 2024 edition of WWE Raw will air live from the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The promotion is currently building towards Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia on November 2. There is a tournament underway on WWE Raw to determine the Judgment Day's Finn Balor and JD McDonough's next challengers for the World Tag Team Championships. There are 2 tag team tournament matches scheduled for this week's Raw, and Jey Uso will also be defending his Intercontinental Championship against Bron Breakker. Latino World Order's Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee will be squaring off against the Creed brothers, Brutus and Julius Creed, in the tag team tournament this week on Raw. The Creed brothers and Ivy Nile have aligned with Chad Gable to form the American-made faction. The Judgment Day's Dominic Mysterio is not a fan of his father, WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio, and Dragon Lee captured the North American Championship from him last year. Dirty Dom could potentially convince his stablemates to get involved in the tag team match tomorrow night to prevent his father and Dragon Lee from advancing in the tournament. The New Day's Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston will also be competing in the tag team tournament tomorrow night on WWE Raw. The popular duo will be facing the Authors of Pain, and Woods took to social media to poke fun at Akam's image used in the graphic to promote tomorrow night's match. Akam and Rizar, Authors of Pain, are a part of the Final Testament faction, and the group spent months trying to separate the New Day earlier this year. If the New Day comes up short during the tag team match tomorrow night, Woods may finally snap and decide to betray Kingston following the loss. Rhea Ripley battled Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship at WWE Bad Blood with Dominic Mysterio trapped inside a shark cage for the match. Raquel Rodriguez interfered in the bout to end the match via disqualification, and Liv Morgan retained the Women's World Championship. The Judgment Day showed up on the October 11 edition of SmackDown ahead of Liv Morgan's Crown Jewel Championship match against Nia Jax at the premium live event next month. The group provided a distraction to cause Jax to lose her singles match against Naomi. Ripley then made a surprise appearance on SmackDown and attacked the faction as they were posing on the entrance ramp and went after the Women's World Champion. The Eradicator could be planning another surprise attack on Morgan during this week's episode of Raw. Bronson Reed unleashed a heinous attack on Seth Rollins on the August 5 edition of Raw and sent the former World Heavyweight Champion home in an ambulance. The Visionary returned on the September 30 episode of Raw and cost Reed the last monster standing match against Braun Strowman. Rollins and Reed are scheduled for a face-to-face during tomorrow night's show. The 2 stars could agree to settle their differences in a marquee singles match next month at WWE Crown Jewel. Jey Uso departed the Bloodline following WWE SummerSlam 2023 and has since become a major singles star on Raw. Jimmy Uso was kicked out of the Bloodline following his loss to Main Event G at WrestleMania XL and returned earlier this month at Bad Blood to help Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes defeat the Bloodline in a tag team match. The Solo Sikoa-led Bloodline holds the numbers advantage over Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso on SmackDown. Jimmy Uso recently suggested to the original tribal chief that they ask Jey Uso for help, but Reigns responded by saying, "No eat." Jey Uso confronted Solo Sikoa this past Friday on SmackDown and asked him to stop dividing the family during his power struggle with Roman Reigns. The 39-year-old is scheduled to defend the Intercontinental Championship against Bron Breakker tomorrow night on WWE Raw. Uso could announce following the match that he will be heading back to SmackDown to handle family business and help Jimmy Uso and Reigns take down the new version of the Bloodline. 5 surprises that could happen on WWE Raw. Jey Uso makes a major Bloodline decision and Rhea Ripley ambushes. WWE Raw is the flagship show for the company, filled with high-energy matches, unpredictable storylines, and captivating moments that keep the fans on the edge of their seats. The WWE Universe is constantly buzzing with speculation about what could happen next, and this week, there are a few potential game changers on the horizon. Among the most anticipated events are Jey Uso making a major decision about the bloodline, and the possibility of Rhea Ripley ambushing her next challenger. These two stories alone are enough to set the stage for a thrilling night of action. In the unpredictable world of WWE, surprises can happen at any moment, and it's those shocking moments that elevate the product and keep fans coming back for more. Here are 5 possible surprises that could unfold on. The Bloodline storyline has been one of the most compelling in recent WWE history, and much of the drama revolves around the complicated dynamics between Roman Reigns, the Usos, and the rest of the faction. After months of tension, betrayal, and alliances being tested, Jey Uso finds himself at a major crossroads. With his brother Jimmy Uso in the mix and the ever-looming presence of Roman Reigns, Jey is facing a crucial decision that could shift the balance of power in the bloodline forever. Over the last few weeks, Jey has been expressing his frustration with the way Roman Reigns has been handling things, and the constant pressure to fall in line. Jey has made it clear that he's tired of being manipulated, but there's also the undeniable pull of family loyalty. What makes this situation so compelling is that Jey's decision doesn't just impact his own career. It could have a ripple effect on the entire bloodline. What could happen next is truly unpredictable. Could Jey finally stand up to Roman Reigns and declare his independence from the bloodline, potentially setting up a monumental feud for the Universal Championship? Or could he take a more surprising route, choosing to join forces with another faction, like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, to finally dethrone Roman and end the bloodline's reign of terror? A shocking twist here could come in the form of an unexpected alliance. What if Jey decides to not only break free from the bloodline, but also make a shocking alliance with Cody Rhodes, who has been vocal about taking down the tribal chief? Such a moment would instantly grab the attention of the WWE Universe, changing the landscape of Raw and the SmackDown brand. Rhea Ripley has been a dominant force in WWE ever since she won the Raw Women's Championship, and her reign as the top woman on the brand has been marked by brutal power moves, ruthless efficiency, and an air of unshakable confidence. But as we know, every champion eventually faces a challenger who is capable of toppling them. Enter the next big surprise: Rhea Ripley ambushing her next challenger before they even have the chance to step into the ring. Rhea's unpredictability and unhinged nature make her a prime candidate for this kind of attack. Imagine a scenario where her opponent, whether it's a returning superstar like Becky Lynch or a rising star like Raquel Rodriguez or Zoe Stark, tries to step into the ring for a face-off with the champion, only to be attacked before the match even begins. Ripley could come out, taunt her opponent with a smug smile, and then ambush them in brutal fashion, sending a message to the entire locker room. What could make this moment even more impactful is the fact that Ripley has shown no signs of slowing down, making her an even more dangerous force. Whether it's with a vicious attack backstage or a brutal assault during a scheduled match, Rhea Ripley's ambush could lead to a situation where her challenger is left reeling and unable to compete. This would leave Ripley looking unstoppable, building even more heat for her next title defense. The surprise here could come in the form of an unexpected challenger. Maybe someone from NXT, like Roxanne Perez or Cora Jade, steps up to the plate, only to be cut down before they even have a chance to prove themselves. WWE fans would be left wondering, who can stop Rhea Ripley? With Gunther's dominant reign as Intercontinental Champion continuing to captivate fans, it's safe to say that the Intercontinental Championship is once again becoming one of the most prestigious titles in WWE. However, it's possible that Gunther's time with the championship could be cut short by the return of a former WWE superstar, making a surprise appearance and immediately challenging for the title. The question is, who could this surprise challenger be? The list of potential returning stars is long, but one name that stands out is none other than former Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins. Rollins has been embroiled in his own feuds, but his desire to hold gold once again could see him return to claim the one title that eluded him for a significant amount of time. A surprise attack by Rollins on Gunther would be a perfect way to set the stage for a feud over the Intercontinental Championship, creating an immediate high-stakes rivalry between two of WWE's most popular stars. Alternatively, we could see the return of someone like Drew McIntyre, who has been off TV for a while due to contract issues. A fresh rivalry with Gunther, centered around the prestigious title, would be a surefire way to add intensity to the current championship scene. The Judgment Day faction has been on an impressive rise in recent months, but as with any stable, the question remains, how long will it last? There have been subtle signs of tension within the group, particularly between Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, and Finn Balor. Could one of them betray the others, leading to a major shift in the group's power dynamics? A major surprise could come in the form of an unexpected turn of events. Either Rhea Ripley or Damian Priest turning on Finn Balor, claiming the leadership of the Judgment Day for themselves. This would set off a series of challenges and altercations, creating chaos within the faction. A newly reformed Judgment Day, with one of the members taking control, could signal the end of Finn Balor's run as the group's leader, and possibly lead to a split between the faction's members. This twist could also involve an unexpected alliance with someone like Jey Uso, who might be looking for a new family or group to align with after his decision regarding the bloodline. A new union of power could potentially change the entire trajectory of the Raw brand. Brock Lesnar's sporadic appearances and devastating matches are always a draw for WWE fans, and his return to Raw could be one of the biggest surprises in the show's history. After all, Lesnar has proven time and again that he's not afraid to challenge anyone, and after a period of absence, he may set his sights on the World Heavyweight Championship. Imagine this scenario. The winner of the upcoming World Heavyweight Championship match between Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre is celebrating their victory when suddenly, Brock Lesnar's music hits. The Beast incarnate makes his way to the ring, eyes locked on the title. Without saying a word, Lesnar could lay waste to both competitors, sending shockwaves through the WWE universe and establishing his dominance in the process.